Rumors from within the hip-hop and love circles caused an unprecedented amount of mayhem late last night. Fans were reportedly left in shock, and the family split when Ciara's unexpected late-night call disclosed startling information. Insiders claim that Yandy and Mendeecees were tense right away after the call. Friends said that what began as a peaceful evening swiftly turned into passionate altercations and whispered confessions, leaving the couple reeling from the purported disclosures as emotions ran high and every encounter was tinged with suspicion and grief. Fans of .This are astonished, spreading conjecture on social media, analyzing each post, look, and narrative to find hints about what actually transpired. According to insiders, Mans attempted to defend himself amid the flurry of accusations and rumors. But Yandy, who is known for her power and poise, approached him in private and demanded answers and openness. Friends claim that the tension is so evident that even casual discussions feel like treading carefully, leaving the family split and unsure of whom to trust. According to reports, Ciara's call has revealed long-kept secrets, straining allegiances and putting relationships to the test in unexpected ways. Tonight, we explore every purported revelation and the ongoing instability as we dig into the surprising confrontations, the emotional roller coaster, and the drama that fans are obsessed with. According to reports, the night started off peacefully and quietly, like any other. However, according to insiders, everything was abruptly altered by Ciara's late-night call. According to sources, Yandy and Mendeecees were thrown into an emotional tempest that their friends said was impossible to ignore after the phone call purportedly revealed facts that had been meticulously concealed. You could sense the tension when she hung up. According to one source, the air itself seemed to have shifted. The room was filled with the sense of it. According to reports, fans used social media, instantly looking for hints regarding what had been disclosed in each post, narrative, and discussion. Insiders claim that the purported disclosures from Ciara's call exposed long-suppressed tensions. Mans apparently became more guarded and nervous, while Yandy, who was known for her strength and patience, reportedly felt a profound feeling of betrayal. She is accused of telling a close friend, "I just don't know how to handle this." Friends characterize the scene as highly charged, with high emotions and conversations loaded with hidden accusations. "It's like everything I believed in is unraveling." According to sources, Yandy chose to speak with Mendeecees personally during the initial altercation, which happened soon after the conversation. "Now I need answers," she apparently demanded, her voice with a mix of sadness and rage. According to reports, Mendeecees was taken by surprise and said, "I didn't expect this to come out like this. I believed I could give a private explanation." Friends say there is a lot of tension in the room. Every look, pause, and phrase feels heavy with the weight of supposed betrayals. Crucial. According to insiders, Ciara's involvement in the late-night conversation caused a chain reaction that impacted not just the couple, but also their friends and relatives. It was reported that once light and informal conversations turned tense. Every word has a deeper meaning than usual, so even saying hello could set off a chain of events. According to one friend, the family was split up, not knowing who to believe or how to behave. According to reports, the emotional impact caused close friends and family members to have late-night conversations as the claimed secrets continued to dominate every interaction. It was said that people were analyzing every aspect in an attempt to understand the revelation and how it would impact the couple's future. Everyone seems to be walking on eggshells. According to an insider, you never know when something will trigger another confrontation, and the tension is palpable. Fans apparently paid close attention to every event, making comments, conjecturing, and making predictions about what would happen. According to friends, Mendeecees made an effort to defend himself in private by apologizing and defending his behavior. He is claimed to have stated, "I never wanted to hurt anyone," according to insiders. Although his remarks were sincere, Yandy's grief was still evident, and it was unclear whether she would be able to trust again. "I thought I could handle it without causing all this chaos." According to one source, she's listening, but her heart is heavy, forgiveness is difficult, and the perceived betrayal stings deeply. Insiders said that tension increased at a laid-back get-together where friends and family were in the present. According to reports, what started off as an apparently typical evening descended into a contentious debate. Yandy allegedly brought up inconsistencies exposed by Ciara's call when tempers were running high. "I must know the truth, everything," she said firmly. According to reports, Mendeecees had trouble to reply, a hint of remorse and annoyance in his voice. Every participant knew the gravity of the discoveries, and friends said the mood was nearly intolerable. According to sources, fans conjectured about loyalty, motivations, and the relationship's future on social media as a result of the purported disclosures. As viewers examined each post, hashtags reportedly became popular. Body language, a conversation looking for indications of reconciliation or more treachery. According to insiders, intimate moments were even more heated and emotionally fraught because of the ongoing monitoring, which further increased the pressure. According to friends, there was an incident late one night where Yandy confronted Mendeecees. She reportedly communicated the depth of her perplexity and sadness. "Everything we built seems to be falling apart," she remarked. Insiders described the encounter as raw and emotional, with both parties expressing vulnerability, fury, and sorrow at the same time. Mendeecees, who was clearly rattled, reportedly answered, "I never wanted to hurt you. I misjudged everything." Insiders claim that Sierra's call compelled Yandy and Mendeecees to face off against confronting realities and reconsider their relationship. Friends claim that every word and gesture had the potential to start a fight and that even small exchanges now had emotional weight. "It's like walking through a minefield," one person said. Fans apparently stayed enthralled, debating every disclosure, deciphering every glance, and making predictions about what would happen next. Every move matters, and everyone around them feels the tension. Mendeecees reportedly tried several private apologies in an effort to manage the emotional impact, according to sources. According to reports, he told a close friend, "I wish I could undo the pain I caused." According to insiders, Yandy remained circumspect, considering each word, gesture, and justification carefully. According to one source, she's listening, but the heartbreak is real, so takes time to rebuild trust, and she isn't prepared to do so hastily. Insiders claim that as the purported secrets hung in the background, family get-togethers grew more strained, according to friends. The weight of the discoveries seemed to affect every interaction, making it nearly hard to have casual conversations. Small arguments could turn into major ones very fast. According to one eyewitness, everyone seems to be strolling on. According to insiders, one particularly dramatic moment occurred when Yandy and Mendeecees attempted a calm discussion that quickly turned emotional. "I can't just pretend everything is fine," Yandy allegedly said, her voice trembling. Fans reportedly followed these developments closely, speculating on the future of the marriage and the potential for reconciliation or continued heartbreak. Mendeecees reportedly said, "I never wanted it to get this far," in response. "I believed I could manage it." According to sources, the aftermath of Sierra's call created an ongoing cycle of speculation, confrontation, and reflection. Friends described the encounter as emotionally raw, capturing the intensity of pain, disappointment, and unanswered questions. They said that small interactions were now charged with significance. Fans reportedly analyzed every detail, from interviews to social media posts in an effort to understand motives, loyalties, and the potential outcomes. The family reportedly felt the pressure of the situation, and even small gestures could elicit an emotional response. Insiders acknowledged that this public attention increased the emotional intensity for the couple, making private moments feel amplified. As part one of this unfolding saga came to an end, insiders said that relationships were under intense scrutiny, emotions were raw, and trust was brittle. Sierra's late-night call had sparked a series of confrontations, heartbreak, and speculation, leaving friends, family, and fans enthralled with the drama. Every word, glance, and gesture seemed to matter more than ever, keeping friends, family, and viewers in a constant state of anticipation. Insiders said that the emotional fallout from the initial confrontation reportedly lingered, leaving Yandy and Mendeecees navigating a maze of tension, suspicion, and heartbreak. Friends said that even private moments between the couple became fraught with emotion, with every glance and gesture analyzed for meaning. "It's like walking through a storm." Every interaction carried unprecedented emotional weight, guaranteeing that the story would continue to unfold in shocking and unpredictable ways. According to one insider, "There are a lot of unspoken words in the air, and you never know what will start another argument." Insiders say Mendeecees struggled with remorse and guilt, trying to explain his actions to trusted friends. Fans reportedly followed every development closely, examining posts, stories, and interviews for hints about the couple's mental health and the potential fallout from Sierra's late-night revelations. He allegedly remarked, "I never wanted this to happen," but friends pointed out that Yandy had experienced severe loss and that re-establishing trust would be a difficult and unpredictable process. One insider clarified, "The alleged betrayal runs deep, and forgiveness is not easy. She's listening, but her heart is heavy," stated that the inner circle of the marriage felt torn, not knowing how to offer assistance without making the situation worse. According to friends, Sierra's call had a cascading impact on extended relatives, causing minor rifts and raising the emotional stakes. Conversations containing layers of unsaid meaning were reported to make even informal meetings unpleasant. According to one source, every syllable is measured. Everybody is conscious that there is genuine tension and that minor comments can have significant effects. According to reports, fans were constantly speculating about intentions, allegiances, and the possibility of reconciliation or further heartache. According to reports, there was a particularly intense private argument late at night when Yandy confronted Mendeecees over discrepancies that Sierra's call had exposed. "I require the whole truth," she allegedly demanded everything. She sounded angry and sad at the same time. According to reports, Mendeecees attempted to clarify by stating, "I thought I could fix this quietly, but I see now that it was a mistake. I never wanted to hurt you." Friends said the situation was nearly intolerable, with both parties exhibiting vulnerability, annoyance, and grief at the same time. Insiders claim that social media attention exacerbated the continuous rumors and emotional stress. According to reports, fans closely examine each post, look, and narrative, predicting the next encounter or revelation by examining time and body language. The pressure on Yandy Mendeecees and their group reportedly increased as a result of trending hashtags and internet discussion. "Living under a microscope is what it is like." One insider clarified, "Every interaction feels magnified and that adds to the emotional weight." According to friends, Mendeecees often tried to apologize in private, expressing regret and trying to regain some trust. He allegedly uttered the words, "I know I messed up and I wish I could take it back." However, insiders asserted that the severity of the alleged betrayal limited Yandy's capacity for forgiveness and that her anguish remained deep. "She's paying close attention to every word." According to one source, the road to reconciliation is convoluted and unpredictable. Sources claim that even seemingly insignificant gestures between the couple and their acquaintances could be regarded as significant or suspicious, making even casual encounters tense. Friends said that everyone involved was in a condition of perpetual anticipation as a result of the purported disclosures, which generated an environment of increased emotional intensity and attentiveness. According to an insider, "It's impossible to ignore, and that keeps emotions on edge." Because everyone was aware of the tension and the possibility of emotional escalation, family get-togethers reportedly got more delicate. Even innocuous comments could lead to hostility. Friends allegedly attempted to mediate and offer support, but the emotional stakes remained high, resulting in a cycle of conjecture, argument, and reflection. One insider remarked, "It's like walking on eggshells, and nobody wants to be the one to ignite another confrontation." According to reports, fans stayed enthralled, analyzing public appearances, social media posts, and interviews for indications of Yandy and Mendeecees' coping mechanisms. Theories abound online, speculating on possible outcomes, emotional states, and motivations. Insiders acknowledge that every interaction felt much more emotionally charged as a result of the public focus, which increased the private stress. In order to keep friends, family, and fans interested and on board, every look, every pause, and every word appeared to have more weight. Insiders claim that Yandy's attempt to convey the full extent of her hurt resulted in an especially intense and emotional exchange. She allegedly remarked, "I feel like everything we had is slipping away. I never wanted this, and I regret every moment that caused you pain," Mendeecees reportedly replied. The encounter was heartbreaking, according to friends, and the result of weeks of stress, anxiety, and conjecture. According to reports, the discussion brought to light the brittleness of trust as well as the continuous challenge of juggling honesty, loyalty, and pain. According to insiders, the couple's relationships with their inner circle were still impacted by the emotional consequences. Even ordinary talks, according to friends, were tinged with significance, as the purported revelations were. An undercurrent of tension and anxiety was produced by speculation. Every phrase seems significant. Every gesture has a purpose. According to one insider, it's exhausting for everyone involved. But you can't ignore it. After that, fans apparently kept speculating, looking for clues about the next confrontation or revelation in every detail. Insiders claim that the continuous stress made Yandy and Mendeecees think carefully about their relationship, their decisions, and the effects of Sierra's late-night call. Friends said that despite efforts to seem calm and normal, the emotional turmoil and the weight of the purported revelations remained. One insider described the tension as like a storm cloud that won't dissipate and everyone can feel it, even when they attempt to act normal. One pivotal moment, according to insiders, was when Mendeecees made an effort at a sincere confession in an effort to own up to his mistakes and patch things up. He allegedly said, "I wish I could undo everything, because I know I hurt you." According to reports, Yandy listened while feeling conflicted between sadness, rage, and a need to comprehend. Although some contrition was expressed during the exchange, friends pointed out that the emotional scars were still very much present and that building trust was a challenging process. According to reports, fans followed every development closely, examining statements, posts, and body language for clues about how the issue might develop. Insiders acknowledged that the pair was under more pressure because of the ongoing public attention, which made every private interaction feel more intense and emotional. Everyone involved was on edge and anxious to know what would happen next. As this chapter of the saga came to an end, because of the combustible and intriguing atmosphere generated by the combination of continued tension, public speculation, and private anguish, emotions were still raw, according to insiders. Friends, relatives, and admirers all continued to be enthralled with the story, and trust remained brittle. According to reports, Sierra's late-night call had sparked a series of confrontations, heartache and conjecture, forcing all parties to navigate a terrain of ambiguity, stress, and elevated feeling. Every interaction, exchange, and look had meaning, guaranteeing that as the days supposedly went by, the drama would keep developing in surprising